Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoo. The minions with me this evening, or the minion with me this evening, is Tyr.
What up?
Traveling Exhibit. Ka, currently the Shadow.
The shadow knows what lurks in the heart of men.
Only the shadow knows.
It is once again a Friday, not the first Friday of the month, and not a Friday where everything went fucking pear-shaped. I'm the keeper for this evening, Sanguine. How are all of you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, my friend.
Ben,
A bit ranty. A bit ranty, but it's all good.
Yeah, I suspected you might be a bit ranty. I'm not sure exactly why I might have had that feeling, but...
Yeah, it get like that.
I'm doing grand as well, just doing some work on my dinner. I won't be eating it until after stream, but I started searing off the zucchini for my dinner a bit ago, so I'm just finishing that up before I sit down in front of my pork chops to just stare at them while we do the stream.
Why don't you ever plan it out to where though it'll be done cooking after stream?
Well, sometimes a fair chunk of the time I do. I'll either have it done before or after.
Mm-hmm.
It's only when either I was knackered, so I went, I'm going to get some more sleep today, which
Fair
is
enough.
what I did today. And then by the time that I was going, okay, I feel human enough that I can go do shit, I was going, okay, let me get this prep work done, do this. Ah, shit. By the time that I actually cook this...
Hold on, wait a minute. Hellcat said, gayest intro ever.
And somebody who doesn't know what the shadow is.
The gayest intro would be, Aquabe, y'all!
Oh, God! I haven't thought about that person in years. I hate you, Sanguine.
I would have done like some cheesy Japanese intro.
No, you don't know who Aquava y'all is?
No.
Bitler.
Who is you?
You tall feet complected individual. Oh God.
He's got canards.
No, so it was this black supremacist named Gazi Kotso. And he would always start his videos with Aquava y'all.
Oh God.
And he said he wasn't gay.
That's a lie.
He wasn't gay. Look, I can only go by what he said. He said he wasn't gay.
Bill.
He said he wasn't gay, but he was gay.
That's super gay. That's super gay.
He got arrested.
He was gay enough. He kept a bunch of racialized gimps around him, effectively.
Yeah, I forgot about the gimps. Yes, he really did.
Okay.
Look, all right. So he took his Black Hammer movement to bumfuck mountain range and decided to form a black commune and be self-sufficient and grow their own food and shit. And they chose a fucking mountain.
Yeah, they chose a mountain with absolutely garbage soil that it would be impossible to grow shit there.
Yes. And he also essentially was a cult leader, and he held people hostage. They found the body a dead body on his premises, and
during a raid of his
premise, mind you, and died of. They can clearly say it died of malnutrition, and they acted like, so why you didn't go to the cops or the authorities when you noticed it wasn't moved? Well, we didn't feel like going to the cops.
Wow.
We decided to handle it in house. They just left the body there though. So it's decaying around them.
Here, I sent the link in the chat.
Okay, but this dude, I can't begin to describe the yeah.
That's a rabbit hole I did not want to go down.
you start blame Hellcat. He fucking started it.
He brought up the gayest intro, and that is the gayest intro that I can think of.
Fair enough.
Gayest intro I can think of too.
No,
Hellcat, you started this.
This is your fault.
Reap the whirlwind.
All I can add to that, though, is the "Who is you?"
Oh god. So he on his stream, he would again he did black supremacists, and he would make white people go through this struggle session essentially.
Yep.
And he would have them state, their name and whatnot, and he would go, "Who is you?"
Son of a gum chewing funk monster! Why the fruit does all this funny stuff happen to me?
Oh Lord! But I can't begin to describe this individual, this human being, in words. Trust me, Critical.
The only way to describe him is gay black Hitler.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much. As Suit Yourself called him, Bitler.
Yep.
Called him Bitler. Oh God. Oh God.
And
We're
what's
terrible
wrong with
people,
his
aren't
hair? Why does it look like a fruit?
Oh, you're looking at Gazi Kota?
No.
That was a Vegeta line, by the way.
His hair also often looked like fruit, which is why there was the confusion.
Yes, dude, I can. Critical.
What?
As sure as the sun rises, there are not words in the English language to describe this gentleman. This
absolute creature.
Yes. This degenerate fuck. And he would call white people policy individuals.
Yep.
Policy complexion individuals.
And you're saying
nasty.
Because it was not individuals. That's how people say the word individuals. It was individuals.
Oh yeah, my bad. See. The problem is I'm not black enough to use his proper vernacular.
You got that Vitilago over there.
I don't have.
I'm gonna get my Uncle Ruckus lines.
Man, it would have been amazing if Boondocks was still going strong when Godzi was around.
Cause they just totally jumped on
him. Uncle Ruckus rip into Godzi Koza.
Hell, that I can
hell wrong with you with your
stripping the soil of its nutrients, and goodness, you can't grow nothing. You gotta rotate your racist slurs. Now I know it's hard because nigga just rolls off the tongue the way sweat rolls off a nigga's forehead. But we cannot let that be a crutch.
Oh Lord,
that was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I decided to when people call me racist, I decided to embrace it.
You can't it's not casual racism. If you're not doing competitive racism at this point, what are you doing?
I don't do competitive. I do professional racism. That shit.
I'm competitively racist.
I'm professionally racist. Oh no. I'm in the big leagues now. I don't. I'm international with mine.
I got a secret to tell you. I'm actually black.
I don't got a secret to tell you. I tell you I'm black. Shit, fuck. I'm still a racist.
No, he always thought he was white. Like the entire show until he did that. It was funny.
I got that Vitiligo.
I
It's
actually
like
like
that
that.
Michael Jackson disease, but back.
You got that Villago. I got that Revillago.
He was one of the best characters on that show.
Oh, he was hilarious.
Because he wasn't fucking afraid to say what he fucking felt.
Or my second favorite. No. They actually kind of ruined Chris Hansen.
Chris Handsome.
That's why I called you. Oh, I'm not here for no boy butt. I called you Chris Handsome.
I'm here for booty.
I want the man butt. Like we can do this the easy way,
Oh, the
or we
hard
could
way.
do this hard way.
Don't make no difference to me.
Nah, smokes with cigarettes.
Oh, jeez.
I like that one.
That character. They really tried.
Oh God. Yeah.
It was a classic. And one of my favorite episodes to this day is the Catcher Freeman episode.
It's not Catcher Freeman. It's Catcher Freeman. Who told you about that shit? Some jackass told you about that.
Because not only was it funny as shit the entire goddamn episode,
Yes.
but it was talking about something that actually fucking happens in the black community, where the black community will mythologize what their ancestors did.
They
And-
romanticize it.
Yep.
Yes.
So it showed the two different versions of that before then going, oh yeah, this is the actual story.
Yeah, how he was fucking essentially slave Batman and Grandpa's talent, and then in fucking Ruckus' talent, he was a fucking savage jungle man, and then in the truth he was just a fucking slave that could read. And he decided to side with the
Oh God. I'm just
with the other
dying.
slaves at the end. Like, yeah.
It was, in the actual telling, he was a slave that could read and write. He wrote a play, and then before the master, who was actually looking
His
at it and
father.
going, this is really fucking good. How the hell did you write this? Before he could do anything about it, the slave uprising happens. He originally means to stand with the slave master, gets knocked out, wakes up halfway through when the slaves have pretty much won. And he goes, you know what? Fuck it. I can tell which way the wind's blowing.
I can tell which way shit. Right.
I'm not dumb enough to get in the way of this.
That's really funny.
It fucking is.
It's sad
Also,
that show,
of course,
that show is peak in its prime.
the Martin Luther King episode.
Y'all acting like a bunch of, I can't say a word on Minions, damn. But y'all acting like
Wax and wane, love to complain.
Ezekiel 25:17.
But yeah, it was a
like
fantastic.
stop acting like a bunch of.
Okay, maybe the bit.
Wait, Joy Behar said that Republicans don't appear on The View because Republicans are afraid of them.
Yes, we are. Honestly, I can agree. I think I agree to that. No one wants to be on The View because they're afraid they'll be eaten.
Oh well.
The
No,
thing is,
I would say
Republicans
something
have
more.
appeared on The View, and Republicans have appeared on The View and actively clowned on them
Wait,
while on The View.
Isn't Sharon Osbourne Republican?
Well, she's not no longer on The View.
Well, I mean, I know she's British, but
Well, no, Sharon Osbourne. I don't think she's. I don't think they. I don't know.
I think she's at the British version of it. She's just she's a British conservative.
I have no clue what British. Like, no offense to anyone that's British, but honestly, I have no clue how the fuck their shit works.
They have the working. Well, they actually have similar to us. But they call it something different. I think the liberal side is more like the working class liberal side or something like that.
Yeah, that shit confuses me.
Yeah,
British Liberal Party. Yeah, it's called the Liberal Party. In the
not
British.
only have conservatives appeared on The View and clowned on them while being on The View, a bunch of Republicans also, or a bunch of conservative figures also reached out and went, hey, I've been trying to get on The View for ages.
A bunch of
because
female
I want
Republicans
to clown
too.
on you.
Shit, didn't Don Jr. go on The View and destroy all three?
I think Bill Mayer went on it too.
There have been a number of them. The funniest instance of someone absolutely destroying everyone on The View was Norm Macdonald, though.
Oh yeah.
You know what gets me about this?
Yeah, Bill Mayer
at one
was
point,
a few months ago.
But at one point, all the women on The View were Trump fans until he came out as conservative.
Yep.
They all, like, when he first one time when he went on there, everyone's getting him a hug and showing him a lot of love, and Whoopi over there gushing and awestruck.
And now he's worse than Hitler. Oh my God, we're gonna have a Hitler uprising. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
I do find it hilarious. Trump's response to the No Kings protest going on again.
It's like, bitch, we haven't had a king since 1776. Sit down.
Well, technically, he said, "Thank y'all, thank you for doing it. I'm glad there's no king trying to take my,
Yeah, it was. When I first heard about the No Kings protest, I was worried that some king was trying to usurp the proper authority of the presidency. Turns out there isn't something that I need to worry about.
Thank you all for your hard work.
Yeah.
Honestly, there is. God, Jesus Christ!
Oh, another young Japanese artist had died.
What? Who?
Tomonobu Itagaki, known for Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, that's
shit.
Yeah, he was 58.
What was I about to say?
Fucking damn.
The whole No Kings protest shit is on its face utter fucking stupid.
Yep.
It is. Everybody wants to demonize Trump, and granted, there's a lot of shit. I'm not a sycophant or anything. I fucking think he bungled the whole fucking Epstein shit, and that shit really spits in my craw.
It does. It does me
but
too.
He isn't doing as bad as they're trying to make it out to be.
And as aggravating as the Epstein shit is, because I definitely want the Epstein files released.
Yes.
But as aggravating as it is, it's a case of he didn't really promise to release them, which a lot of people keep saying, well, he promised to release them. He was asked during one interview, would you release the Epstein list? And he said, I think I would, as long as it's a list of these are the people that did things, and not just this is a list of everyone that has ever known Epstein.
Or who've been to the island. And I can understand that point of view, because you could go to the island and not, do naughty things.
Well, to my mind, if you go to the island, I can understand
one time on that island is fine.
I can understand releasing the names of people that go to the island. The ones that I'm going, don't release that shit, is
Bill Clinton.
Epstein was
Damn,
an
allergy.
investor. If he met with widget company Y because they make really good widgets and he wanted to invest in widget company Y, so we had a lunch meeting with them, I don't want the CEO of widget company Y to get dragged through the mud because Epstein decided to invest in this company.
Yes. I don't want innocent. I want the guilty to be arrested. I don't want the innocent to be harassed. And because the public is the public, they see name on list, and not understand the context.
Yep. So yeah, to my mind,
at least from my understanding,
if we have evidence that people are guilty of shit, release it. If it's, well, it looks like this might have been a business lunch, don't release it. That's been my stance throughout. And yeah, like I said, I'm upset that he hasn't released fucking anything from it effectively.
And
I want
they
it
fumbled it.
to be
They
released.
fumbled it.
Yeah, I want it to be released, but that wasn't really a campaign promise, as a lot of people keep on trying to say. Well, he went back on his campaign promise to release it. He didn't make a campaign promise to release it. He said that, yeah, I might. That's not a campaign promise. The things that he promised are that he would pursue deportations aggressively.
Which was one of his promises, yep.
And he's pursuing deportations aggressively. That he would do what he could to end wars.
And he's doing that.
And he immediately quashed the India-Pakistan war.
Mm-hmm.
He has done a shit ton, including now the ceasefire during the full negotiation and the release of hostages.
Wait, hold on really quickly. I gotta read this one. Riding, I'm okay. I got my mandatory water wings on. I have my helmet and my knee pads. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. They just gave me a ride on the short bus today. I got to watch the wheels spin, so I'm happy.
The only problem was he had to share it with Jackson.
I know.
Damn.
But they did give me ice cream, so yay. I'm happy.
But yeah, he ran on the immigration. He ran on ending wars, as doing what he could to end wars. And thus far, he quashed the India-Pakistan. He then has now the peace deal going through, at least thus far, with Palestine-Israel, including the release of hostages.
Which is ridiculously insane.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Russia, Ukraine, the one that people thought might be the easiest to deal with, is proving to be the hardest to deal with. But at the same time, it's making things interesting when it comes to Russia, because they are hurting.
Yeah. Another one says, fuck Russia.
Yep. So he's doing the things that he actually said that he was going to do.
Yeah, like 90%. Yeah.
Yep. The one thing that people point to is the Epstein, which was I think I might. I'd have to see what it contains.
Which the thing that really fucked with me about the whole thing was that they said they had it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they flaunted it. They had all this big old show about it, and it just like, oh, now it doesn't exist. Huh?
Yep. And
go fuck yourself, Cash.
it'd be one thing if they came out and they said, yeah, we had all the file on our desk. We were going through it, and we were anticipating, because it was said that this was going to be the list. We were anticipating a list that we could release. As we went through it, we found out it was a shit ton of lunch meetings with this businessman or that businessman about investing, and not, well, we sent this girl to Prince Andrew, or
But flat out telling us that it doesn't exist. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
what they should have done is, if they weren't going to release it, explain why. Don't go, well, it doesn't exist. Go, well, a clientele list, the way that we were hoping, does not exist. Instead, we have a bunch of business meetings. We have a bunch of people that have flown on the planes. We're going to see if we can narrow down the people that flew on the planes, particularly those that flew to the island, and see if any of them can be linked to anything. But what we currently have is nothing that we can release. That would have been one thing. They didn't do that.
Yes.
That's where they fucked up.
And they fucked up in the way of Trump's words, bigly.
Yep.
I love Trumpisms. It's China.
Trumpisms are fun.
They're better than Bushisms.
Nuclear. Strategery.
Oh, yeah.
Fool me once and shame on you. Fool me twice, but you can't get fooled twice.
Fool me twice, ain't gonna fool me again.
You hear that granted he should get the Nobel Peace Prize, but I don't want him to get it, on the ground that it shouldn't. The Nobel Peace Prize has become a hollow gesture. It has no fucking meaning, and to get it is fucking pointless at this point. It is. If it was back in the day before the shit they did with Obama for him just being black,
that
be more
still
willing.
Annoys the shit out of me. That before he's done anything, before he could have done anything, here, have a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yes, that does annoy me to no end.
What? Why are you giving him that? He didn't do anything yet.
He got elected. That's not a thing.
At least wait until such time as he's done something. Though then again, if they had waited until he had done something, he wouldn't have gotten one, because it would have been he drone struck.
He is Obama.
Than anyone else.
We don't call him Obama for nothing. Oh, god damn it.
But yeah, it's one of those things that just gets infuriating, because it should mean something.
Yes, it really should.
And the Nobel Prizes in other fields do mean something. There's something that has been done for ages, and it's normally done in, I want to say Stockholm, if I remember correctly, which is the Queen, might be former Queen, I think I heard something about her stepping down recently, had these yearly dinners of recent Nobel laureates, where it was a dinner. She really likes education, really likes science and all that, so she would have this dinner with them. And then as part of that, it would be this round table discussion between Nobel laureates in various fields, talking about things that are big in science, technology, and effectively news, guided by a just third party, normally a reporter of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, they would take questions from people that were allowed to be there. And it was fascinating because you would hear the Nobel laureates in biology and computer engineering talk about where they think the tech versus biology argument's going to go. Are we going to end up having a synthesis of tech and biology? Are we going to end up having complete siloing where we have technological developments and then we have the biological developments and we kind of keep them separate? And it was a very interesting conversation every year. That type of shit is awesome. The Nobel Peace Prize should be on par with other Nobel Prizes. Not entirely, because it's not quite the same thing, but it should be prestigious all the same.
Mm-hmm.
And part of being prestigious is you have to be selective. It's not just this person's popular for bullshit reasons, so they get it this year.
Yes. It's an insult.
Yep.
And the man that invented it did it because he invented TNT. Like, holy shit, I just destroyed the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really, but you know what I mean. The fuck? I didn't want to convert. I would a goddamn crusher. Sorry, playing a game.
Did a lot of it is an interesting story behind the Nobel Prizes. And like I said, they should mean something. And
Yes.
part of keeping it so that they mean something is having high standards to get a Nobel Prize. Those high standards were dropped for political reasons. They need to be returned.
Yes. Sadly, they won't be.
They might be. It will just be difficult to get them.
But I love the fact that the commies, screaming, "Oh God, world ending, Trump this, Trump that." When he finally got peace, no one fucking gave him props, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they can't grift off of fucking Gaza.
Oh, yeah. The people that were screaming that we need to end the genocide, which, by the way,
It's not fucking genocide.
Yeah. If they wanted to genocide, they would have already done it, and we would be referring to the people in past tense. Also, if they wanted to do it, we would have more than one death per ton of explosive.
I mean, if they wanted to do it, it'd have been done already.
Yeah, it would be done already, and like I said, at the very least, you'd have more than one death per ton of explosive. In order to have, we're currently, I think, still less than one death per ton. You have to try to get it that low. Especially dropping explosives on a city that densely populated, and you have less than a death per ton of explosive? What the fuck?
Get your aim right, man.
It's not get your aim right. That is, you have insane aim and you're just hitting shit that you're trying to hit at that point.
Well, see, you also got to remember that they drop leaflets and flyers like, hey, leave. Because This is about to be turned into fucking fine powder.
Yep.
Nope, you still there? All right, you got another hour before we come in. Cause this shit's about to be dust. Are you still there? You there yet? You gone? Good. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's infuriating. And then also the fact that it's now no longer going to be something that people can use in order to distract from when they decide that they're going to electrocute their dogs.
From the fence to the tree, Kyle will be free.
Yep.
Where were you at? Where were you when I got shot? Oh God, I hate him. I hate him so much.
And he's losing his fucking mind over this and just keeps on changing his story every fucking time he opens his mouth.
Like many of you probably already know this, but I have a cat, and she's currently right here. I've never intentionally tried to harm her.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, I've gotten up, I've waked up groggy and not looking where I'm stepping, and she got hurt. I'm not gonna lie and say I've never hurt her, but I've never intentionally tried to do it.
But you're saying that you never pulled on a tail, or when she moved an inch off of a bed, electrocuted her.
Well, she had the shock collar, but she uses it on me when I don't get her food fast enough.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go get her something to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I've been waiting to use that joke.
The thing is that it isn't even just that a shock collar was used, because there are reasons to use shock collars.
Mm-hmm.
You can use a shock collar and have it be completely humane. A good example, a lot of people have invisible fences.
Yes.
Care to guess how invisible fences work?
Shock collar.
Minor shock collars, yeah. Most of them work by a minor shock, and the more that they get towards the end of the boundary, the higher the shock gets. So it kind of tells the dog, nope, you're going the wrong way, go the other way.
Come back, doggy, come back.
You don't use them to go stay on air jail.
He is
an absolutely reprehensible human being.
Yes, some people should never be allowed anywhere. Like seriously, he shouldn't be allowed anywhere. I can't wait to we get around to deporting his ass, because we really should deport him. Of all people, we should deport the socialists.
See, the thing is, unfortunately, he is a U.S. citizen. But the thing is that we decided ages ago that being a communist is not free speech.
And it's legal.
Yep.
Again, I'm all for deporting the commies. Look, I got one better. How about we do this? Hear me out. Now, Sanguine, this is a radical idea. Hear me out. I'm all willing, more than willing, to buy a communist a plane ticket to their communist utopia of their choice.
Oh, yeah, that I'm absolutely in favor of. I wish that we had a system where, oh, you're a communist. Which communist country is your preferred communist country?
Well, now, Sanguine, hold on. I got to add a caveat. You have to denounce your American citizenship.
Yep.
And you don't get to come back. I mean, hey, go to your You go to your combination of choice. Yeah. Come on. What more can you want? Hey.
Yep. That should be a thing, and I'd be all for it. Just like how I'm actually in favor of a voucher system where if you want a specific immigrant to be allowed in the country, yeah, you can do a voucher.
You trade your
they
citizenship for theirs.
Well, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to do if they do something while they're under your voucher, you're also liable.
Oh, oof. I don't remember what I was watching, but there was a woman doing street interviews about immigration. Mm-hmm. So she walked up to this woman who was at this rally. You know, she's pro immigration. She's giving a whole spiel. She's shouting slogans, and she goes into her like, so I have an illegal immigrant. I have an immigrant right here. Why don't you give him your keys to your house? Why? Because you want to house and feed him, right? Well, why not give your keys to your house? Oh, I left my keys. I don't have my keys. My roommate has my keys. Well, no, she said, would you give him the key to your house so he can live in your house? Yeah, sure, I'd do that. Okay. Give me the keys. What? You just said you'll give him your keys. Well, I don't have my keys.
It's kind of like I'm trying to remember the name of the young black guy. He's a Republican commentator or a conservative commentator. Mm-hmm. Fairly young, fairly intelligent. And he's friends with a number of other conservative streamers and figures. Mm-hmm. They were doing a campus talk where part of it was his friend was going around going, so, do you think that reparations is a good idea? And he would talk through the logic of reparations, and then towards the end it would be, okay, so how much can we put you down for?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
What? Well, here's so-and-so. You just said that you owe him reparations. So how much can we put you down for? Well, it shouldn't be for me. Well, why shouldn't it be from you? Because I didn't ever have a slave. Okay. I didn't have a slave either. No one has had a slave in the U.S. So if you shouldn't have to pay because you didn't have a slave, why should anyone else have to pay?
Mm-hmm. It's all fun and games until it comes to them. It's all fun and games, and everyone's...
It's the old line of the thing about spending other people's money is eventually you run out of other people's money.
Yep. Hey, Critical, you still there? Is your mic fucking up again, buddy? I think his mic is fucking up again.
Yeah, I think so as well, because...
Son of a bitch. There we go.
Okay. There you are. Oh, all right. So I'm looking at this AI generated music thing. Do I...
If you want to save your songs, you want to have your account. You want to have an account.
Okay, I get that. I'm just fucking around right now. So if I put in lyrics, vocals or lyrics, right, they'll say everything Like, is there a command like to show, hey, this is where the hook goes and whatnot?
So it doesn't really have anything like that, unless you're gonna like. eh, So basically, what happens is what style of music are you going for? Like,
Something sorrowful. Something
sorrow?
contemplate. Yeah, like it is the character singing how he believes he's damned.
So you want
Emo rock opera.
It kind
no?
of is.
So you want dark? Are you doing like a metal song? Are you going for more hip hop?
No,
Are you going for
God no.
Dark lyrical.
That's not. I'm talking about like genre, like what
That is
style?
a genre.
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm not really about music. Okay, what kind of
Vocal.
it only generates like what you put in.
I
So like,
know.
is it power metal? Is it dark synth? Is it 8-bit synth? Is it more
Dark synth. We'll do dark synth.
dark synth is a really good style. Goth dark synth is one of my favorite styles.
All right. So where the fuck do I find goth dark synth?
You type it into the where it says style,
Uh-huh.
and then you
Male
type.
vocal, comma, dark synth.
Do you have any like lyrics that you want? Hang on.
Yes.
You already have lyrics. Okay, so what you
Yes.
do is that you put the lyric. You go into where the lyrics are. You have
Uh-huh.
3,000 characters, so you can kind of like go hog wild,
God damn. All right.
and you can just like throw everything in there. Throw everything that you want, and then you can choose either male or female voice.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's not really random unless you want it random. I'm not wasting my credits that I have right now, but you get 4 credits a day, and it resets around 9 o'clock. So if you are going to use, there's voices, there's male, female, soprano, soul. If you want soulful voice, you could do that.
I don't want that jungle bunny. I don't need all that jungle bunny music.
Jungle bunny.
You heard me.
You can get tempos, like you get the 80, 20 beats per second or beats per minute. Like however, like you don't want, unless you want to go that deep into it. You get anger. You can do fear, surprise, soulful lyrics. You can do all that.
Tier's about to copy and paste the lyrics from gangster rap's classic. And
Gangster rap to dark synth. Gangster synth.
Gangster synth.
Okay, I like that.
Mobster synth. That's what I'll call it. Mobster synth.
And
that's a
for
neat
those
style.
who
Actually,
don't
neat
know,
style. You can actually come up with a new style through here if you want to.
the song that I'm referencing is absolutely glorious because let me copy and paste the official Shazam lyrics for a part of the song.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
So-
that's what the official Shazam lyrics are.
So I'm trying to figure out I'm just trying to figure out what type of like background does he want? Does he want like choral? Does he want a choral arrangement? Does he want
orchestral?
Yeah, orchestral arrangement, or speedy type of power metal lyrics like like that, or I'm a music guy here. I've been a music guy since I was like 12.
Okay.
I forgot that the song was from a mockumentary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Gangster rap.
and you can also
from the mockumentary Gangster Rap, the Glockumentary.
That's great. That's great. No, Tier. Also, there is a way you can save your song name. You can also edit it later if you want.
Okay.
It also gives you 2 options every time you do it, so you don't have just one.
I see it. I just went in and made one.
Okay,
It'll
it
take a while.
takes a minute. Yeah, I did one for Death Note, and it's called God of the New World. It's a power metal, dark synth, symphonic metal. Female vocals. Absolutely just fire.
Okay.
I even posted the background image that I'm gonna do for it, that I did for it too.
Wow, it did give me 2 of them.
I told you it'll give you 2 options just to choose from. You can also delete them. You can also delete the music as well, so you're not like bogged down. See the legend of the gates of time now, all through the magic of the Master Sword. Yes, Dragon Force did a song for Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking
I actually
amazing.
like this.
I told you it's great. This tributes album is going to be freaking insane, by the way.
God damn, this is good.
I told you.
So I'm listening because again, the character that I created, he's a admiral. He's a space admiral, and the emperor killed his children because he was becoming too popular, and he wanted to send a message. Problem is, it had the opposite effect. Like, he was loyal to a fault. Like, he'd have stayed loyal no matter what because he was loyal to his emperor. And killing his children really fucking pissed him off.
So going Eastern Empire.
Yeah. Well, the
I was
problem
thinking
is
more Warhammer.
Well, it gets worse because the problem is he's fucking a good admiral.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, going very Eastern Empire there.
And once you uncork him, he doesn't fucking stop. He will burn worlds to get the person that angered him.
Yeah,
If Justinian could have just stopped fucking with Belisarius.
Yep. And because of what he did, like he got and he basically had to take the throne because if he didn't, it would have devolved into a bunch of warring states because he was the most powerful. And he feels like, all this shit happened. Had I not been a warrior, had I not been a general and had not been good at my job, our kids would still be here and we wouldn't be here at the situation. I wouldn't have these problems. And he says, like, in their cosmology, like that they have what is called the dream. It's basically their heaven because their god is the dreamer. And their hell is the inky nothing because it's dark. It's a place where nothing grows, nothing is happy. You just don't feel anything. And he doesn't think he'll ever get to heaven. Like he feels he's destined for hell because he killed a lot of people to get to the emperor.
Blood makes the grass grow. Kill, kill, kill.
Well, he burned worlds. Either bow or die. There is no.
I was a destroyer of worlds before I ever became a good guy.
He was never a good. Yeah.
Now, that's my best Lady Pator type of Vegeta.
This is I had these lyrics because again I like to go to Chat GPT and like make lyrics up and whatnot, and I'll let you
I do
guys
that too
hear.
from time to time.
Sanguine.
When I don't have any music in my head,
Oh,
Chat
sharing
GPT
that.
helps.
Let me
Yeah.
click in.
All right, so this is Chat GPT, and this is the song that it created for me.
Very nice. The dark
I
synth background is
built a
very good.
crown from ashes, forged it from the flame. You stood beside me, whispering my name. Every scar you wear was carved by my hand. Every tear you shed fell because I took a stand. You loved a tempest in a bottle sealed too late. You held the storm, but I sealed our fate. The throne is heavy, the guilt even more. I traded your peace for this endless war. I see the pain behind your eyes, the silence that I've left behind. You deserve to come or see, but you drowned in the dark side of me. So forgive me, my love, though I don't deserve it. The weight of my sins, I've earned it. I've earned it. Every joy I stole, every night you cried, was the cost of the storm I kept inside. I can't undo what I became to be free, but I beg your heart, forgive the dark side of me. You called me back when wrath had its hold. You softened the steel, you warmed the cold, but I led us through fire, through death and decay, and left you to wander where light fades away. When Lasvak fell, the heavens turned black. You were my reason, yet I never looked back. And every time you reached for me through the pain, I turned away and left you in the rain.
This is really good.
I told
Goddamn
you
AI.
Yep.
begged them to remember. I told the gods of flame still burns in the ember.
You're welcome, Tier. Now you're addicted.
Shut up! I am the shut up.
So forgive me, my love, though I don't deserve it. The weight of my sins, I burned it, I earned it. Then what I threw, never mind. You cried, it was the cause of the storm I kept inside. I can't undo what I chose to be, but I whisper your name, forgive the dark side of me. All the empires I built, all the blood that I bled, mean nothing compared to the
I do have to
tears
say,
that you shed.
This makes me
If I could take
miss
it back, I'd trade
when
every
it was
crown
actual musicals rather than
just
just
to see your smile.
Yes.
talks.
When the world slows
When it was
down.
storytelling, when you were trying to tell a story.
Forgive me, my
It reminds me heavily of Cruise Shadows.
Because I hate jukebox musicals. Some jukebox musicals are good, but just going to jukebox musicals because they're cheaper than actually having people write songs that are actually for your fucking story is
Yes.
bullshit.
Again, this there's an old rap song called "Children's Story" by Slick Rick, and you can clearly tell like it has a story and a moral lesson it's trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
all of ICP's song back in the day were all story driven.
I'm sick of Santa's motherfucking lying to us.
A lot of old country music again told you stories.
Yep.
You know, told you about something important. You know, some moral lesson they're trying. Fuck folk music. Old folk music was telling you a fucking story.
We need to bring that back, Shadow.
Yes, we need to. We need to bring back folk music.
Sorry, you just reminded me of someone that was one of me and my roommate's friends.
What?
His name is Shadow, actually.
Well,
okay. Yeah, folk music is fantastic, and like I said, I miss musicals where the songs were written for the musical.
Yes.
Now it's just fucking High School Musical shit.
Yeah, it's jukebox musicals, and
now
some of them can be good. A lot of them are shit.
Now yes. I'm really enjoying. Actually, I can't wait for season 2 of this. But Has Been Hotel season 2 is coming out in like a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I am ready for more music from that. The first season has.
I have not seen Has Been Hotel.
The first season
I will be right
amazing
back.
Music.
I have my headphones in. I will be right back. Nature's calling.
There's a song that's for one of the characters in it, and it was and it fits so well for him. It's Poison. It's a song called Poison, and it's more of like a dark pop type of song, like dark pop. And oh my god, it fits well. The fact that the guy is never actually sang before, you can really tell. Like you can tell someone has never sang like publicly before.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't tell with this guy.
Yeah, not only is it that when the songs are actually written for the story, they match character so much better because that's the fucking nature of it.
Or my second favorite song throughout the show is called "Out for Love," which is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, "Out for Love" it has like this Hispanic Cuban flair to it, and it's so good.
But also, I want there to be not just musicals, because you can do dark musicals, you can do happy musicals.
Sweeney Todd is a great example.
Yeah, I want to return to happy musicals as well, because I'm so fucking sick and tired of everything is dystopian. And oh, look how much life sucks.
Hell is forever, whether you like
Give
it
me
or not.
A happy musical again. A happy musical where it's not life sucks, where it is just a fairly classic story, a David and Goliath, or a love story, not a Romeo and Juliet, because Romeo and Juliet isn't actually a love story. Romeo and Juliet is how a horny teenage boy...
Actually, he's like a 20-year-old.
Nah, he was teenage. He was teenage because he was jonesing after an older girl at the start, and then he finds Juliet after getting completely rebuffed by the older girl. You'll have to talk when you're back from your piss, here. We can't quite hear you.
Sorry, he was jonesing after Rosalind. That was the girl's name.
Yep.
And
jonesing after her. It wasn't fucking working. He knew that it wasn't fucking working. And then he found Juliet. And Juliet let it put his penis inside her. So it was love.
But one of my favorite musicals is Because of My Grandmother. I can sing the entire fucking score of Little Shop of Horrors.
I was about to say. I was about to say. I knew which one you were going for, Tier.
I am your dentist, and I enjoy the pain that I inflict. I am your dentist. I am your dentist.
Yeah, but
Isn't that one of the Baldwins?
No, it's
No.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God sure looks like plant food to me. Yo, Mr. Yes. Yo, Shadow Club.
I don't even.
That's me,
Correct
by
me
the
if
way.
I'm wrong. That is not the only evil singing dentist that Steve Martin did.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Because wasn't it Sergeant Pepper's? He was also the evil singing dentist.
I believe it was.
Jim Belushi was in the movie. John Candy. John Candy was the master of late 80s.
Jim Belushi, John Candy, Bill Murray, Steve Martin.
And I was right. It was Steve Martin was the evil dentist in that as well.
I forget who played Victor Mushley.
Let me see. Who else was in this? Michael Shannon. Jack Nicholson was in it? No way. He was not in freaking Little Shop of Horrors. Unless he was an extra.
By the way, I still find how weird Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh, he was the masochistic dental patient. He was an extra.
No, he wasn't.
Jack Nicholson.
That was Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, he was. No, I was talking about the original Little Shop of Horrors from 1960s.
Oh.
Yeah, Bill Murray was the masochist dentist in the sequel, or in the
No, it
remake.
wasn't the sequel. It was the musical. So the first one wasn't a musical. It was the one from the 60s.
Rotten
They
Repo is
played-
Repo is like my third. Is in my top 5 musicals of all time.
The one from the 60s wasn't a musical, but it didn't do distribution rights, so it became public domain like fairly quickly.
And all I can say when it comes to musicals is springtime for Hitler and Germany. Look, it's springtime, winter for Poland and France.
Man,
If I was a rich man,
who knew that Anthony Stewart Head could sing fucking metal?
Yep. Well, that's Anthony Stewart Head did it, and then the other one that's also absolutely ridiculous is, you know, who was the main person in Charlemagne, right?
Charlemagne?
The band?
Yeah, Sir Christopher Lee.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew he had his own band.
Who was also an operatic singer.
Yes, a very good one.
Yep.
He was also a part of the Dragon. He used to do work with them.
He killed Germans in World War One.
Yep. And he was also a accomplished fencer.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he also did work. He worked with the band Dragonheart, Luca Turella's band. So, yeah.
He's played not only Dracula, but he also played Frankenstein.
I think what Tier just said there, because he's coming in a little bit garbled from distance, is he mentioned the Hammer Horror Days.
Yes, he played Dr. Frankenstein.
Yes, not the monster, the doctor.
I do love that he came back to play a part in Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, I love that movie. He was also in Corpse Bride.
Because Sleepy Hollow was meant to be kind of a love letter to Hammer horror.
Yep. He was also in Corpse Bride as well,
Mhm.
as the Reverend.
Do you take this woman to be your wedded wife?
He's one of
Mr.
those guys that just had an absolutely ridiculous life.
He also he had a very recognizable voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you could hear him in a movie, you knew it was going to be a good movie. Like holy shit.
Or at least there was going to be a movie with an amazing voice.
He was in the Golden Compass.
Mhm.
He was also in the remake for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He played Charlie's dad, Willy Wonka's father.
Yep.
Yeah.
No son of mine is going to be a chocolatier.
Absolutely amazing, rich baritone bass.
And it actually kind of fits for a metal album too.
Mm-hmm.
That man could do camp, he could do serious, he could do comedy. He was actually really funny. He was in Once Upon a Spy. He was like you knew that voice. That voice was just Gremlins. I think Gremlins is actually a comedy.
It is.
It's really fucking funny. He was fucking Count Dooku.
Mm-hmm. As well as Saruman the White.
You know his
I think
deep
I
baritone voice.
I still find it hilarious the reason why Saruman the White died the way that he did.
Yes,
in
I
the
love that.
movies.
Yeah, I know. It's because he actually told the director how people actually fucking died by getting stabbed.
Well, that wasn't the part that I was talking about. The part that I was talking about is when his body falls out of the tower
Oh yeah.
and lands at the bottom. He gets impaled through the heart.
Yep.
And it was all just because, well, you're fucking Dracula.
Well, even then, technically that probably wouldn't even fucking killed Saruman. It probably would just banished him back to the higher realms, and he'd have been back eventually.
He was also in the Three Musketeers.
The Maiar are fucking technically kind of sort of immortal gods that do what the fuck they want.
And yes, he was Count Richelieu.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I love them in fucking
Wait, no, he wasn't
Oh my
Count
God.
Richelieu. He was.
he was Count Somerset in
Yes.
the original Wicker
Wait,
Man.
is that a
Somerset
comedy?
House?
It's
What?
a horror. Okay, it's a horror comedy.
What?
My uncle was a vampire.
Okay.
It's from the 1959. Wow. This is yeah, he did comedy. He did everything.
Yeah.
Let's see what that first one's like.
He was in the original Captain America. Captain America 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just talking about that the other day.
He had fantastic range.
Yes, he did. And not only that, he was also the last person to see the last person who was beheaded. Like one of the last people to see someone beheaded.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the life of fucking Christopher Lee is ridiculous.
Yes.
Yep.
He was also the inspiration for James. Well, I think he was the inspiration for James Bond.
Well, no, you couldn't be the inspiration for James Bond because Ian Fleming read him before that.
He was best friends with Ian Fleming.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't. I'm pretty sure Ian Fleming is ancient.
I think it's more that he
They're
partially.
related. They're also related.
I'm pretty sure it's that he partially inspired the look of certain characters rather than.
Ian Fleming and Christopher Lee were related as step cousins, and Lee was a significant real life inspiration for James Bond.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, shit. Take it back, I guess.
Yeah, they knew each other. They're Christopher Lee's old, dude.
No, I understand that Chris Lee, but I didn't think he was that fucking old because Ian Fleming was born in 1908 and died in 64.
Christopher Lee was born in 1922.
Yeah, and 1908 is still. I guess he would have been older. Oh God, thank God. Like, when did Ian Fleming release Bond?
Yeah, he was born in 1908.
Publication history. 53.
Yeah.
So if Lee was born in 22, he'd have
It's after the war, which means that lines
He would
up.
have been 30 years old at least.
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
Lines
Okay.
up, it was after the war.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, again, dude, I'm not. This is new to me. Shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they were related.
Yep.
Semi-related, not truly related.
Well,
They have a connection. Step cousins, I guess. But there is a connection between the two.
If she ain't directly related, she's safe to be dated.
Wow.
That joke was out of pocket.
In World War II, Second World War, Fleming was recruited by Rear Admiral John Godfrey. Huh.
No,
So he
out of
served
pocket
as-
would have been bringing up the classic of incest is best to put your sister to the test.
Damn.
And when she needs a rest, call your mom in.
Damn. Damn, I didn't know you were that far into it, Tier.
Look,
I made the
just
joke.
just because we share a branch on the tree, don't mean we can't share a bed.
Damn.
I'm an only child, so I can make these jokes.
I'm an only child. I can make incest jokes. I mean,
Shit, I fuck my sister. I'd totally fuck her. I would. Mm-hmm.
That is the weirdest defense for legal reasons. I'm an only child.
For legal reasons, an only child.
for legal and tax purposes, I'm an only child.
That's actually a really good defense for incest jokes. In my defense, I'm an only child.
God damn it, we're all going to hell.
Yeah, but hell's fun anyway.
I don't want to go to hell. It's cold there.
It depends on what level you're on. Jeez.
I'm at the lowest level.
Traitors?
God damn.
You're on the traitor level?
Well, you know, they got to imprison, you know, lich God. You know, they got to imprison the liches at the bottom level.
Well, I mean, they did kind of betray their patron or something, I think.
No, I didn't betray my patron. No. Liches get put to the bottom level because if we escape, we have to work for it.
Kefki's your patron.
Kefki's my jailer.
No. Patron.
No,
Like-
she's my jailer.
Oh, jeez.
I'm a lich. I don't need a patron.
Yeah.
I'm not a warlock.
Sir Christopher Lee is one of my favorite actors of all time. Like, he's like out of general actors.
Oh
like,
shit! Sanguine. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sanguine. I got something to show you, and you'll probably kill yourself afterwards, but it's okay.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh my!
Did you see the new trailer for Star Trek Academy?
I did not.
Don't
Sanguine.
show him that. Do not show him that.
Sanguine, I love you. You're like a dwarven brother to me. And
Do not
I show
show
you
him
this.
that. I swear to God.
I don't
show
know
you-
if I want to be your siblings. I just heard what you said you would do to siblings.
I said, sister. You're like that dwarven brother I never wanted and tried to strangle in the crib, and only to get punched in the eye.
Tier,
But-
before you do that,
Yes.
did you watch the video for Crown of Fire song that I posted?
No, I didn't. Hold on.
I mean, I tagged you. I tagged everybody.
I have to look at it again. Sorry. Like, dude, I get a shit ton of fucking messages on fucking Twitter, but I'll look for yours. All right.
Fair.
Oh shit! I got another one. I'll tell you about this shit after this.
Caleb. What's that one? Right there. Right there.
Started up and immediately
One day.
police sirens.
When we have our own ship, we are going to go visit. Alright. First, that's right.
Bye-bye, Mommy!
I love you! I'm so sorry.
You hold on to how much you hate me right now, kid. It'll keep you warm at night.
Find him! Caleb, I've been looking for you every single day for the last 15 years. Come with me to Starfleet Academy. The Federation will help you find your mother.
That thing is taking us to the school?
That is the school.
Being a cadet in Starfleet
All
Academy.
right, I want to point out a
being
few things really
open
quickly.
to the people around you.
I understand.
All right, see, you see this individual here?
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to be a synthetic life form.
Why did they make her so ugly?
I don't know, but she's supposed to be a hologram.
Sometimes I feel invisible.
And I'm assuming that's the doctor from Voyager
Yeah.
because
It looks
that's
like
another
Tim Wall.
hologram.
Yep, it is. That's the same actor.
I know it's the same actor, but like they could have been using like Dr. Zimmerman, his creator.
Hey, Tier. It looks like Tim Waltz.
Ah, yes.
Mostly awkward.
And let me go back. You see what this is now?
What is it with movies nowadays showing everybody?
You see what this is?
Looks like a high school gymnasium.
Fuck that. No. If you know what the Jem'Hadar is,
No?
so the Jem'Hadar are a warrior race that has a unique quirk in the Star Trek universe. They're all male. And because they are a cloned species, they are designed for one thing and one thing only, to serve the Dominion and be their arm, their legs, and their fists.
So they're a
Did they
warrior.
make a trans Jem'Hadar?
No, it's a female Jem'Hadar.
A trans Jem'Hadar.
Yeah, I would assume so.
They're all male. So if you have a female one, you made a trans one.
Rodden is going skip. We don't need to overanalyze to show no it's going to. You're right. You're right.
Oh, he yeeted himself out.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Tier yeeted himself. No.
There he is. He returns.
Sorry,
You closed the wrong fucking window, didn't you?
yes, I did. Rodden, you're right. It's a shit show that we'll never fucking watch because it's fucking utter garbage.
It's gonna flop harder than Rings of Power.
It really is. But the thing I wanted to bring up, so the other day, Thursday, in fact, I saw a post about how some guy was being roasted because he doesn't find Storm. He doesn't think Storm is beautiful. So people are roasting like Storm is fucking amazing. She's lovely. And like, so I jumped in and go, beauty is subjective. If he doesn't find Storm attractive or beautiful, then that's a subjective opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I too don't find Storm beautiful compared to like Rogue. And I go, because redheads get my goat. And as an American, I love a Southern belle, versus the African goddess. So somebody jumped in and said, so you would choose a hillbilly over a goddess. And
And is that
yeah,
because
I'm
she's
fucking
black?
good.
Okay. I hate when people start going, well, she's a goddess because she's black. And anybody who's white, she's basic. Like, go fuck yourself.
Well, technically, I'm using goddess in the sense that technically she is an African god. She is a goddess.
Oh yeah,
She is
absolutely.
worshipped as a goddess. The storm is literally worshipped in Africa as a goddess.
She was the storm goddess. No.
Yeah, that's it. Well. In order to be considered a god, you just have to be worshipped. Like even the fucking Norse Thor recognizes her as some sort of somebody being worshipped. That's all they fucking need, apparently.
Thor versus Storm would be insane.
I want to see a crossover event where Storm gets Nomir and she has to work with the Norse gods for more. We'd rather fucking fight than talk. With her, I'd rather talk it out and see how that would work.
Yeah, but is she worthy?
She is a strong leader. She's honest.
Yeah, but that
I mean, like the worthiness is subjective.
Well, yeah, subjectiveness over to the whim of the writer, I guess.
Yeah, because technically, fucking in one universe, Cap is worthy of wielding, and I'm talking about the comic universe. He's worthy of the hammer. He can wield it, and fucking Banner can wield the hammer, but
Hulk can. And normally, it's Cap is one of the people that's able to wield it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hulk can deadlift it, which Thor says like no one should be able to do. Like he can't quote unquote wield it, but he can pick that motherfucker up. Like
that's because rules as written, to use the tabletop terminology, technically, Hulk has infinite strength.
Depending on his anger.
Because Hulk, the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. So unless you cap his anger somehow,
he has infinite growth.
Yep. So you
yeah,
get him angry enough, and he has strength to do whatever.
Rotten says what they don't want to admit: Storm versus Rogue. Rogue wins majority of the time, and yes, Rogue would. In terms of looks, it is something about the Southern Belle with the red hair.
Oh,
that
yeah, Rogue. Mm.
That speaks to a lot of people, you know.
Especially those weirdos that like redheads with. Never mind.
Look, she started using Han and sugar on you, man.
In the right way, and it tickles something in the right way.
Yeah, and she had. And don't get me wrong, this isn't a dig at her person, but she has that mousy quality about her power that makes her
insanely.
Oh yeah, knockout. Yeah, in a knockout drag out fight, Rogue's gonna hand her ass.
Yeah, because Rogue, all she has to do is literally just touch her at once.
Yeah, the only way the Storm wins that fight is if Storm is able to keep the fight at range the entire time.
Yeah,
and even if she did keep it at range, she has Miss Marvel's powers. She has Carl Danvers.
Then it becomes a which version of Rogue are we talking? Because if we're talking Rogue with other people's powers and not just base Rogue versus
base
Storm. Because if we're talking base versus base, like I said, if Storm is able to keep the fight at range, Storm wins.
Yeah.
If the fight gets close combat, Rogue wins.
You know what I would have loved to see, and I don't think they ever had it. I would love to see Rogue try to absorb Hulk and see how far she could get before she had to tap out, and he just keeps powering through it.
It's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
And he looks like he's on the verge. He just powers through that motherfucker.
Yeah, if Storm could fight Rogue, the only way she could do that and win is if she fights at range and just keeps blasting lightning at her.
Again, depending on whose power set she had at the time, she'd win.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And remember, Miss Marvel She ate Miss Marvel, so she has her energy absorption.
Ooh, no. Rogue with Colossus's metal skin.
Oof. Storm sucks.
Lightning sucks. That one did not work.
Faraday cage yourself.
Just straight up fucking clobbers.
Shit, Storm with Rogue with Emma Frost's powers. Turn herself into Diamond. Diamond with flight and Miss Marvel strength. That's gonna fuck someone's jaw all the way up. That is a recipe for fucking ouch.
I'm trying to figure out what the worthiness actually means in this.
It depends. Again, it depends because Cap is worthy because Cap has the conviction that he is doing the right thing. And Banner is worthy because he knows that he had to do the right thing to keep Hulk in check.
I mean, hell,
like, it's all about conviction.
I mean, if that's the case, then fucking Iron Man is actually worthy too.
He has self-doubt.
I don't want the powers of Mjolnir. I want the fucking worthiness requirements.
It is literally he has self-doubt. No matter what Tony says, he does not have that same conviction.
True.
He always questions himself. He is not worthy. Just like Vision. Vision can will know me. He is worthy because he doesn't question himself. He knows what he is.
You know, Superman actually could wield Mjolnir.
Batman could too.
Yep.
I don't any Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman. I'm going to say
Batman. He would assess the situation, see what the powers are, see what it's made of, assess the situation, and then try to lift it.
But Alfred could lift it.
Alfred, yeah.
Alfred knows he has utter faith and conviction. He could fucking pick it up and fucking
Condiment King. And what are you doing?
Oh God, no! I know too.
No.
You'll never find all the guns.
Batman doesn't use guns. Am I wearing a cape? No.
No.
Am I wearing a cowl?
No.
Shame. Be a lot better for you if I was. Just another person who's just trying to be an orphan.
Parker can't. Depending on it isn't necessarily that he won't kill it, but he can wield it. He did wield it.
Peter Parker can absolutely kill it. He has.
No. It is the worthiness factor, and he had the. But the moment he focuses on doubt, he loses the ability to wield it. When he's really knowing he's in the right in a situation, like he's going through something.
Actually, there is a comic where Parker was worthy.
And he was fucking using his webs to fucking use it to fuck people up.
And he was a beast.
They fucking this is why I fucking hate Miles Morales. They gave him Nomir and a what I know it was a what if, but still.
It may be a what if, but it's great.
No, it's not. It all right, so if he grew up in that culture, he'd essentially be, Norse heavy. It wouldn't be a hip hop fusion of Norse. He'd be integrated in that culture. He would know no other culture.
Yep.
He wouldn't be going by Odin's Fade because what the fuck?
Is Silver Surfer worthy?
Silver Surfer is worthy.
That is
Black Bolt can wield it. Black Bolt should be able to wield it.
Yeah, Black Bolt, definitely. Black a God, Bolt a Gun. That's got to be one of the most goofiest names in Marvel.
I know he shouldn't be able to, but Magneto most definitely could wield it.
Magneto could do it just with his powers.
No, he could actually fucking wield it. He has absolute conviction in his stance. There
And
is
he
no
has
room for doubt.
wielded it. He has wielded Mjolnir. Holy comics are weird, dude. There's a comic of Thornito. I'm gonna call him Thornito now. Because it's basically Thor. It's basically with Thor's armor, but more magnetoed.
Oh man, it's fucking wield. Who should be able to wield it, and why they can wield it, and like how they stop being able to wield it. The be worthy is just, are you have conviction in your actions? Yes. Okay, I guess you can pick me up.
The person who cannot wield it, but would be absolutely goddamn terrifying if he could. Fisk.
Absorbing man.
Fisk?
Nah, Fisk.
Oh no, he actually probably could. He's
Purity of heart.
Fisk. Daredevil probably could.
Fisk loses due to purity of heart.
Well, fucking suck to be Fisk.
Yeah.
Also, willingness to sacrifice.
Ooh, I wonder if Daredevil could actually get the Iron Fist powers.
You know who I would, again, another cross power set I would like to see that probably would never happen. I would love to see somebody else with another like mutant with the Ghost Rider powers on top of their mutant abilities. So like Rogue with the Ghost Rider powers on top of her mutant ability. Because they gave Jubilee vampire powers on top of her mutant ability.
Yeah, they did. Jubilee was supposed to be wasn't Jubilee supposed to be one of like the most powerful X-Men?
Yeah, she literally excites reality. She has a minor reality altering property with her powers. It is not just pyrotechnics. If she wanted to, she could ignite the world.
I mean, most characters who are like that could.
The other thing that would cause Fisk to become absolutely terrifying, Fisk's natural strength, then given the blessing of Citarax.
Oh, fuck no! He literally be the unstoppable juggernaut.
Yeah.
Dude, giving Fisk the Iron Fist.
Giving Fisk fucking one of the Infinity Stones. One of the Infinity Stones.
Shit. Fisk is a terrifying human being, by the way.
Yeah, he has no powers.
But he's an insanely large man and can know how to kickbox.
He's insane. I hated what they did with him.
400 pounds of solid muscle.
I fucking hated what they did with him in
Spider-Verse.
No, I didn't mind him in that. I didn't mind him in Spider-Verse. It pisses me off. It constantly pisses me off with the my family died, so I'm hunting for my loved ones across the multiverse, even though I'm destroying all the reality to do it. It makes no fucking sense. Like
it's the whole it's the thing that Mitch hates. It's the sympathetic villain character.
Well, it's not even the sympathetic villain character that I hate. It's more there are other motivations than dead family.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's other motivations, but that's the trope. It's like, oh, I had a dead family, so now I have to do things in an evil way to do it.
It's like fucking Multiverse of Madness, which makes no fucking sense. But her whole motivation was to find children she never had. And yes, my presence is destroying the reality which these children live. But I'm gonna somehow go to this reality, take these children which they live, and then after I killed their mother, and they know I killed their mother, and make them my own. That is fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't realize that those children would grow up to fucking kill him, causing the cycle to repeat.
Well, no, the Scarlet Witch shit would be that, and that'd be fucking insane. But the way the multiverse is set to work in the MCU is, if you're there too long, you start fucking with reality itself.
Oh
Like
yeah.
reality starts to reject you. That's why certain people can cross over, others can't. That like
Doctor
using the
Strange.
dark hole to do it. Like no, Strange can't cross over, but American Chavez, I fucking hate American Chavez, can because her powers really work to make her let her cross over.
Yeah, because she has reality jumping abilities.
Yeah, it's like the Speed Force. Like Flash had all the Flash characters had protection of the Speed Force. So when they go really fast, it doesn't fuck with reality. It doesn't fuck with the planet. But when like somebody like Superman goes, yeah.
Now, unless they're really fucking with time.
Reality rejects people from dimensions outside. Yeah, that's it. So it makes no fucking sense. You know that can happen. Why?
The multiverse is an idea of which we know very little.
To fix the multiverse of madness, I would not have made it about Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
again, they made her fucking simple. I want my kids, and then they made her evil and just randomly killed people. And even then, she still gets a rather sympathetic end.
I hate how. Okay, so I hate how. You know how Scarlet Witch Multiverse of Madness, doesn't Multiverse of Madness take place like right after
WandaVision, yeah.
Endgame?
No. It takes place right after it takes place after WandaVision.
WandaVision is the show. It shouldn't take okay.
It does. It take the reason why because Endgame is before WandaVision.
Yeah.
Because it's her going through and making the people in this little town pocket of reality do what the fuck she wants because she wants to bring Vision back. So she enslaves this town.
And all the heroes are just like, oh well.
So
yeah.
What pisses me off about that is they keep saying that certain characters are alive in the TV universe, like in this TV show universe, because they're not connected. Like the universe isn't connected to the television. Like that's confusing.
Well, the television show has to be connected because again, everything is set up for WandaVision. Monica Rambeau gets her powers in WandaVision. That's why she's a photon in the second Marvel's movie. So unless that's connected, it doesn't make any sense how she just magically has abilities.
Yeah,
and that's another fucking one that made no damn sense.
Black Widow pissed me off too.
There was that annoying lady in WandaVision. Don't remember her name, but she was in Thor. I stopped watching because she was so annoying. Are you? Yeah. Fucking. I think it was one. Agatha all along was dumb.
It's so bad right now.
Ray Lewis
takes place after Spider-Man No Way Home, as far as because that's what WandaVision. It takes place right after that.
No, WandaVision is supposed to take place concurrent to No Way Home.
But Shang-Chi takes place right after that.
Well, technically, all right. So it's fucking weird. I can't fucking make it. But unpopular opinion, Ray. I'm going to counter that. That movie could have been good had they not have solved their fucking quantum jumping thing too early and used it in the final battle.
Oh, that would have been good. I want to see more of Moon Knight. God damn it!
So essentially, like the whole premise of that movie was they're somehow entangled together. So one uses their powers and they'll switch place with another. So imagine them constantly fighting, and Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, is tanking shots because she can tank them, while Photon and Miss Marvel are randomly attacking. When she goes to fucking focus on the weak one, which would be Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel fucking teleports in, or they switch places, tank the shot, and then they attack, from a different angle. It would have been amazing that's how the powers work.
You aren't gonna get a boogie woogie fight from the Marvels.
I know, but still, it would have been an interesting fight to have that way. Like the ending battle is them working together and using that switching abilities. And then, oh shit. But then it got solved like mid-battle. Like the fucking writers was like, we can't fucking think of what to do with this.
Like I said, you aren't gonna get a boogie woogie fight.
But it would have been a fun boogie woogie fight.
Oh, any boogie woogie fight that's done well is a fun boogie woogie fight.
Oh, that is a cool. That was a cool line. That was just
For anyone that doesn't know what a boogie woogie fight is, there's an anime, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yep.
One guy has a power called boogie woogie. Every time he claps a part of his body, because at least once, dude absolutely had to clap his ass in order to make it work. But anytime that he claps a part of his body, he's able to trade places, either have himself and someone else trade places, himself and an item trade places, an item or someone else trade places, or any combination thereof.
Again, it'd have been an interesting, like, they're fucking fighting like that. It would have been a fucking great fight.
There's an absolutely amazing fight from the anime where it's him and another character just absolutely jump and start dog walking their enemy. Because every single time that their enemy is about to react to hit, clap, the hit comes from a different direction. Clap, the hit comes from a different direction. Clap, the hit comes from a different direction. And it reaches a point where the guy who has the clapping power is just styling on the dude that they're beating the shit out of.
Yep.
Oh,
Because he's doing like full poses every time that he claps rather than just clap.
okay, I love this comic panel so fucking much. It's Moon Knight is fighting Thor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Thor throws the hammer at Moon Knight, and Moon Knight stops the hammer in midair. And Moon Knight looks at Thor and says, "You have wielded this hammer for hundreds of years and still don't know what it is?" Thor responds by saying, "What in the name of gods? All that you know is that it's made of unbreakable Uru. But what is Uru?" Thor responds, "Mjolnir, return to the All-Father commands thee. You might have been told that Uru is as old as the universe itself, that the rubble is from the days of creation, a vestige from before the great splintering. This is true. Uru is all that's left of the very first orb in the night. In other words, Thor, your hammer is made of moon rock."
Nice.
It's not wrong. That was like the dopest reply.
You just like Thor. It's all good.
Oh, I love Moon Knight, yeah. You gotta admit, that's a badass reply.
But yeah, that's the problem that Western media is having. Western media, a good chunk of it, is being written like shit currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then
It's
you
being
look
written
at
by the
other,
fucking nose ring mafia, so
yep, and then you look at other nations' media and compare a fight scene in any of the Marvel movies to a fight scene in
terrible fight
JJK,
choreography.
to a fight in Demon Slayer, to a fight in pick an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Compare Marvel fights to Mashiel fights. Then compare the rest of the story. Not only are they losing in the fights, but the rest of the story is shit too.
Yeah.
And then people are going, well, why are people going to Japanese media?
Because it's not shit.
Because it's really good. Why are
Because-
people going to Korean media? Because it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
1, because it's not shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it. All right, so
Then people are just now waking up to the fact that fucking Japanese manga and anime are fucking awesome.
well, it's not even that. It is because whatever the West has shit out lately is loaded down with the message.
Mm-hmm.
It is loaded down with insufferable girl bosses. Marty Sue's, men are weak. We gotta whip them into shape. Like, fucking look at First Steps for Fantastic Four. Sue was in control.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sue did all the major shit.
When in OG Fantastic Four, every element of the Fantastic Four, each of the four,
worked
had
together.
their moment.
And it would have played like I heard it from Critical Drinker that it would have been amazing if they behaved like a family, like they didn't need to communicate because they already know what the other was going to do. Like their teamwork was just that great. They can communicate silently.
The worst Marvel movie, and this is my opinion, and I've seen almost all of the Marvel movies. The worst one I have seen is Eternals.
I think the worst one that I've seen, I still can't get behind Black Panther was such a it's pro-black, y'all. Okay, yay.
Aquabe, y'all, the movie.
It's literally a quality y'all movie. And the second one had no more. Instead of being Atlantean, he was Aztec or Nuado or whatever fuck they were.
Mm-hmm.
God, they ruined Namor so fucking bad.
No. Namor.
No, it's Namor.
No. Namor.
Fuck you, it's Namor.
And honestly, giving Shuri Black Panther's power instead of just recasting T'Challa was dumb.
Recasting T'Challa.
Fucking Riri. I can't stand Riri Williams. Riri is insufferable as a human. The MCU did her no favors, and the comic books do her no favors.
And the fucking
I
Ironheart.
still find it fucking hilarious that we're going to make a strong black character. Okay, how do they get their powers? They steal them.
They stole it.
Why do black people like basketball
Wait,
so much?
what do you mean they stole them? Do you mean like they're a god's powers and they somehow were able to trick the god into giving them their powers? No.
Nope.
They broke into a lab and they stole shit.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so me and Mitch came up with an idea for how we would do Ironheart, or we called it Junkheart, because and all right, she goes to a dumping ground for Stark Tech. It's all shit he threw away. All shit that he couldn't repair and he couldn't make it work anymore.
Basically broken shit.
Yeah, broken shit. And essentially, it was she found a way to make it work. And her original set of armor is a hodgepodge of broken Stark Tech. It barely fucking flies. It barely works together. She doesn't have Jarvis, but somehow she got it to work.
Mm-hmm.
And that would bring in Tony Stark, who would see this like, how did you do this? How did you make all this shit that, you got the arm from a Hulkbuster and the leg from a Mach 2 and like the repulsion blaster of a Mach 8? How you got all this shit working together? Because I can't do that. And it would set her up as a genius level character without diminishing Tony Stark.
See, I agree but disagree. Because I think we've talked about this before. The way that I would have made Ironheart.
Mm-hmm.
I would have made Ironheart design her own shit.
Yeah.
She is looking at Iron Man for inspiration.
Yeah.
So her suit kind of looks like Iron Man. but the way that it does shit is entirely different every single step.
She uses sound waves instead.
Rather than it being the plasma that Iron Man, or the repulsor that Iron Man uses, she uses plasma. Rather than it being the interlocking mechanism that Iron Man's suit has, she has a different mechanism. So it looks similar at the end, but it functions entirely different.
Yeah.
And then you would have them meet up and realize, oh shit, your suit does it that way? I was trying to get it to work that way, but I couldn't figure that out, so I did it this way. Wait, you did it that way? I tried to do that, and I couldn't get that. And you have two people that branch.
And work together.
I figured out hacking in the 8th grade.
Yeah, they branched away from each other in how they did it, but the end result kind of converges into a similar idea, but done differently. So that you could have them each kind of going, you know, your suit would actually benefit from this feature, and your suit would benefit from this feature. And then you could have shit that they work together on.
And then Tony, like, fixing her suit up, or whoever is doing it.
Yep. And, like, Tony realizes that, oh, this aspect of your suit, it's really being held back by the materials that you're using. You should really...
Here, let me get you something better.
Yeah, you should really be using these materials. Well, I don't have access to that. Now you do, though. Here, I'm going to give you these materials. They will work better. And that should have been what it was, where they each had their own method. There were pros and cons to each method. And they could join together. And yeah, Tony's stuff would have been better materials throughout the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
But perhaps, well, his is better materials. Her onboard AI that she's using, her Jarvis that she made, is a better AI than Tony's AI. Because Tony had the better materials. She has the better AI. He went for repulsor tech. She went for plasma tech. And each of them has their advantages, and they could work together to improve each other's suits. And it becomes that they're different characters that function in a similar way, but are different. And I think I was talking about this last time. I used the example of, when you look at it, Steel and Batman are both humans that made shit that makes them hyper effective. And each of them relies on being able to plan out what they need in order to win a fight. And if they start getting their ass kicked, they fall back, they design what they need, they come back, and they kick ass.
Yep.
But Steel has his whole hammer motif. Batman is fucking Batman and has the bat motif. So Steel is not going to have batarangs.
They will fucking back your head with his sledgehammer.
Yep.
He's the goddamn Batman.
He might develop a returning throwing hammer or some shit like that. That could be in line for Steel, but he's not going to have batarangs.
And he doesn't need a vehicle to fly.
Yep.
Hell, do you know what Nightwing's favorite or Nightwing's best weapons are?
His fists.
Nope. He is very proficient with his screamas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and by having
electrified tonfas, basically.
By having that, by going for, these are characters that are both going towards the same idea of, you give them time to make what they need to beat you, and they will beat you like a fucking drum. But it's done differently. It looks different, but it's still convergent. So you can have Batman and Steel team up, and each of them kind of geek out about how the other person is doing something.
Thank God Steel isn't a member of the Bat family. He's a member of the Superman family. He is he's a member of the House of L.
But you can have that setup, and it works beautifully. I love when you have characters that do the same thing, but do the same thing differently.
I like that too a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you get that interaction of them being able to go, you know, when you have, for example, two swordsmen, and one is using this style, one is using that style, and it becomes, you know, the way that you did that, that was fucking awesome. The way that you did that, that was fucking awesome. The way that you do this sucks. I hate the way that you do that as well. And there's a lot of dynamics where that is kind of the core. One classic example, again, going back to animation, Samurai Champloo. Does everyone remember Samurai Champloo?
Yes. A little bit, not very well.
I remember it.
Jin and Mugen are both insane swordsmen.
Yep.
Mugen is extremely active and energetic. Jin is extremely reserved.
He is a traditional samurai.
And precise. So you have a lot of their interactions are them either admiring something about the other person's sword style,
pissed off.
or pissed off about something about the other person's sword style.
That would work.
And it happens a lot in media, and it works because people work like that. You stick two people that both have the same interests and do the same thing different. You put two woodworkers in the same room and they start talking about woodworking. They'll start trading back and forth tips and tricks. And one might go, oh yeah, I tried that method, but that method didn't really work for me, so I started doing this. Oh yeah, I tried that one. That one didn't work for me, so I did the other one, and that works for me. Oh yeah, that happens.
Using the Samurai Champloo example, there were villains that required one of them to take out because, say, I believe the blind spearwoman, Mugen got his ass in. Yeah, Mugen got his ass handed to him. No, Jin got his ass handed to him because he fought traditionally, and she could fight a traditional samurai. When Mugen fought her, she didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Like
his style was off the wall. Like he has like hip hop capoeira style of fighting. So he has a lot of kicks.
I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
He has a lot of kicks and swings and dips and will fucking just start fucking breakdancing on your ass.
Yeah,
and she couldn't do shit.
Angles that no one else would attack you from.
Yeah. So she
there were other times. Yeah, there were a shit ton of times in the series where they would start off each pairing off against one of the villains for that episode or that arc.
And switch up.
Then at some point during the episode or during the fight, they would effectively tag out of their fight and tag into the other person's fight, realizing that, holy shit, my person sucks. That person looks fun.
Yeah.
And they would swap out, and suddenly the fight starts changing entirely.
Shit,
and that happened a lot. And you could get that again with the Ironheart Tony Stark. You could have someone that they divine the method of nullifying Tony Stark's repulsor tech. So Tony Stark tries to hit them with his repulsor, and it does nothing. Whereas Ironheart, who you have doing it with not Tony Stark tech, but doing her own tech, ends up developing plasma tech, and turns out that the repulsor tech defense doesn't do a fucking thing against plasma. So they end up getting hit with a plasma. And you could have someone that did the opposite. And they had something that was designed to go against Ironheart shit. But it doesn't work against Tony's kit. So they're teaming up and they're losing their individual fights. And then they suddenly realize, wait, if we swap, they swap and they win the day because they work together and swapped opponents.
It is what it is. Sanguine is 2 hours. And sadly, unfortunately, today, time.
Want to give you parting words?
If you're passionate about Sanguine, devour him, don't let him devour you.
You have no choice if I hunger. And I'm going to wait a moment, see if Shadow is able to return. If Shadow is able to return, I'll grab his.
I am here.
Words.
I am here. God damn it!
But we hear you. We hear you.
Parting words.
I was gonna say if you my parting words. My parting words would be: always remember your safe word, and use plenty of lube.
My safe word is banana.
That's a stupid safe word. Kumquat is far better.
Durian fruit.
No. Don't never say kumquat because that'll sound just like come quickly.
Nah, if you're saying kumquat in a way that it sounds like come quickly, you've really fucked up the English language.
You're doing it wrong.
Or you're doing it right.
At and ickly sound nothing alike.
Hey, if you're doing it to the point where your significant other can't speak correctly that night,
I'm just gonna pretend like I never heard any of this.
Oh, come
Good
on.
luck on that.
You know I'm right.
Remember everything.
Why, Samuel? Why must you be evil? Who hurt you? Who's eating your Cheerios?
I ate a bowl of shit.
No, all right. Really quickly, me and my friends, there was a list of powers he could never have, and being invisible was one of them. He said, "Why? Because you're gonna shit somebody Cheerios. I can just see it now. Someone's sitting down their Cheerios. They go and get their milk. They come back. There's this giant fucking turd on it. Who shit my Cheerios?" And they hit him in his ear.
God damn it!
So the joke we have is. The saying we have is, who's shitting your Cheerios?
Damn it, Tier, I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe.
And I'll leave off with, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future.
I was gonna say r/I am deep.
No, that's Seneca.
Cynical?
No, Seneca. I need to finish reading that book.
Seneca's fantastic.
He fucking is, and I need to sit there and finish reading it, though. He is good.
Do you have one of the letters from the Stoic collection?
Yeah, that's what I have.
You what he's doing?
No,
outside of the letters.
No.
Oh, if you can find a version that has that, that's the best. Because it'll be like, it'll tell you everything that Seneca wrote in his letter, and then as like the next page or two, it'll be, well, Seneca was enjoying the baths at Scipio Africanus's old estate. He was only at Scipio Africanus's old estate because he was currently banned from Rome under penalty of death. And it's just like,
banned from Rome a lot.
Yeah. And that's the fun part, because each of his letters, as you're reading them, is very much like, here's my fun travel story.
It really is.
Here's what I've been thinking about while I've been traveling. And it sounds very pleasant. And it's just like, oh, Seneca's on a nice vacation.
Essentially, it was the way it played out. Like, Seneca was... Man.
Yeah, and then you would read about what was actually happening. And it was like, yeah, so this was one of the times that Nero had an active contract out for Seneca's death.
Yeah.
And had banned him from entering Roman territory. So that's the reason why he's traveling around the extremities of the empire.
He's on the fucking coastline because if he goes to the mainland, he's fucked.
Yeah, it's very fun and interesting. And then the one that I had also at the very end told what happened to Seneca, which is as much of a Seneca story as fucking anything else.
What happened to Seneca?
So Seneca, throughout his life, was constantly getting kicked out of Rome, as we just said. One of the reasons why was he survived through the reigns of the 3 most insane fucking emperors that were back to back to back.
Oh, God. Caligula, Commodus, and who else?
Nero. And he survived through the first 2 entirely. You know how Nero, at the start of his reign, was viewed as an extremely capable and good emperor?
Yes.
Do you know why?
Because the other 2 were fucking insane.
No, that was not why. The reason why was Nero was fairly young. Seneca was his tutor. Seneca and the most powerful general of the army talked to Nero and went, you have a lot to worry about. It can get very troubling for you. We can make this easier on you. We'll take over all the busy work of running the empire. You can enjoy all the perks of running the empire. So you get to have all the parties, you get to enjoy all the feasts, you get to enjoy all the accolades. We'll handle all the busy work.
Mm-hmm.
And Nero said yes. And ushered in the beginning of his reign, which was the greatest part of his reign. And for a while, it seemed like it was a return to the good emperors of Rome. Then Nero got a bit jealous of the general, thinking that he was getting a bit too popular, even though everything that the general was doing was credited to Nero.
Yeah, because he loved his emperor.
He ordered that man to commit suicide, then went to Seneca and was going to order his suicide, did order his suicide, then rescinded his suicide and kicked him out of the empire. Things started going to shit, and he invited him back in. Seneca started gaining power again, started making things work better, and Nero got pissed off, kicked him out of Rome again. Invited him back. After, again, ordering and rescinding his suicide. Then he comes back. He starts stabilizing things again. Things get better. And people start talking about how, do you notice whenever Seneca's back in town, things go nicely? Is Seneca the one who's tempering Nero? Nero gets pissed off, orders his death, orders that death order be rescinded, orders his death, orders it be rescinded, kicks him out, invites him back, orders his death, orders it be rescinded, kicks him out again, and then eventually invites him back in. Seneca comes back. Seneca starts doing what Seneca does again. Eventually, that pisses off Nero yet again, Nero orders his death and his wife's death.
Oof.
Seneca and his wife both slit their wrists and go into a hot tub. Effectively, it was a hot spring. And while he's sitting in the hot spring, he orders several scribes be brought in. Several scribes are brought in. And he starts dictating a book while he's actively bleeding to death. And according to all the reports, he isn't upset. He isn't sounding stressed. It's just like he's holding a lecture. And then he realizes that it's taking a really long time for him to bleed out. So he started off slitting his arms. So then he slit both of his legs. And continued reading off, or rattling off, what was being transcribed by the scribes. And after a while, his wife passes out. When his wife passes out, Nero was pressed upon by others to rescind her order of death. So she was taken out of the tub, taken back to their shared quarters, and patched up. She ends up surviving. Then Seneca, still sitting in the bath, going, well, I still haven't bled to death. Why haven't I bled to death? It's been like 5 hours. And I'm slit from elbow to wrist and then knee to ankle. This is taking really fucking long. Well, there's this one section of the particular palace that he was in.
ADHD talks go brrrr.
Yep. That it was a hallway that was always sealed because the hallway had poisonous gas. So Seneca realized he was a bit too weak to walk, so he ordered himself be carried to that hallway and then put inside and left there for a few hours. This ultimately led to Seneca's death. So Seneca had survived 2 of the most insane emperors other than a Yargaballus. Had almost survived Nero, and was such a hard bastard to actually die that he dictated an entire book before going, I'm bored now, just asphyxiate me.
All right, we're being said.
Yep.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
And with that, have a good night, all. The zoo is closed.
Night.
All right,
This is
bye.
when you say goodnight. There we go. And now I click this, but it takes a couple seconds. So suck it.